Now, so far what we have been creating, although it is quite complex, okay, it is still made up of one object. Okay, so let's say we want to combine 2 or 3 objects together. Okay, we can actually use the Boolean command. Okay, there are 2 different kind of Boolean. Okay, I'll show you the first kind, which is a Booleaning of shapes. Okay, 2D Boolean. Okay, so how do you get that? We click on a shape first. Okay, let's go to the top view. Okay, turn off the grid, maximize it. Now, if I click on a circle and draw a circle in my top view, and I keep on drawing maybe 4 more circles. Of course, you can always duplicate them to make the same shape. Okay, but for simplicity's sake, I'm just gonna show you. Okay, like that. Now, in order for booleans to work, okay, you need all the shapes to be of the same object. Okay, of the same object into one object. So what you need to do is to attach them. Okay, so in the first place, you need to, because these are just circles, these are not editable spline. You need to select all of them and right click. Okay, and choose convert to editable spline. Right, this will enable us to select one of them and have these extra controls. Okay, in this case we need to just select at the bottom all the way under geometry. Okay, we can actually select the bigger circle and click on attach, and you attach all the other circles to it. Okay, and then right click to finish the attaching process. And now, okay, let's say I want to have this very nice looking shape here. So what I'm going to do is to click on this main shape. Okay, I'm going to the sub object mode of the spline. Okay, so I'm going to click this spline, and then okay, for booleans to work, I go under boolean. Okay, this is 2D boolean. Okay, so I'll go all the way down. Now you can see the boolean command here. Okay, but right now the command is union. Okay, so if you click on both of these, you will get a Mickey Mouse shape. Okay, which is not what you want. Okay, so I'm going to change it to subtraction. Okay, so whatever I click first and then click the second one, the second object will be subtracted from this. Okay, so let me show you how this works. Click on the main object, click on subtraction, and you click boolean, then you click on the subtracted circle, and this is what you get. Okay, so if you click on clicking, right, you get a very nice shape, and this shape will be also useful. Let's say if you want to, okay, let's go to the perspective view. Let's say this is a, you want to create a 3D object out of it. Just click on this line and put an extrude modifier, right? And then just change the amount, and there you have it. Okay, you have a very nice complex looking object just by extruding a boolean shape. Now we go on to 3D boolean. Okay, it is slightly different, okay, but the concept is the same. You can subtract things, you combine things together. Okay, and for 3D booleans, of course you need 3D objects. Let's say we have a geometry cylinder. I'm going to do a column looking, okay, looking from a Greek mythology kind of those paternons from Greeks, right? So we're going to get a cylinder. Just going to make it low resolution enough, okay, because I'm going to place a number of cylinders on top of it, okay, or around it rather. Okay, I'll go to my top view. Okay, now I'm going to place this extended primitive, okay, rather than basic. I have this capsule here which looks like a those medicine when you buy it and looks like a capsule. Just going to show you, okay, how it looks like from the perspective view. If I click on capsule and I click and drag again, yeah, this is what I mean. Okay, capsule that looks like a medicine. Okay, those tablets that you eat. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to cut out this shape from this cylinder. Okay, but I'm going to use a few of this capsule so that it will look like a column. Right, so I'm just going to grab this, modify it a little bit, maybe make it smaller, longer. I'm going to place, now I'm going to use the top view to place it properly. Right, now you notice that I need to be extra accurate with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my snap. Okay, snapping is, if you have worked with AutoCAD before, you know that you need to be accurate in your construction. Now for snapping to work, in this case I would like to snap to, okay, a vertex. Okay, so this vertex snap to this vertex. All you need to do is to configure this snap. You right click and make sure you, first of all, you can clear all, and then for this to work you just click on vertex and then close it. Right, so now I can actually duplicate. Okay, remember we press shift and move it around. Now I want 6 copies in total, so I just make 5 more copies. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is to place each and every one of these, okay, into, okay, the vertices of the next one, okay, or this main hexagon. Right, so I click on the middle and snap, click on the middle, snap. Right, click on the middle and snap, click in the middle and snap. Okay, so you can turn off the snap for now. Okay, what I want to do is to go to my left view or front view. Okay, up to you. Okay, I'll turn off my grid for a while. Now I want all of these cylinders, okay, or rather the capsules. Okay, but of course I do not want the cylinder. So all these cylinders, maybe put it slightly in the center. Okay, and then I go back to my perspective view. Okay, so I'm going to cut out these cylinder shapes from the main, okay, cylinder. So now that I have my shape wise, I can actually increase the sides so that it becomes more resolution. Okay, let's say I'm going with 18 side. If I press F4, you can see the number of faces there, 18 by 5. Okay, you can see height segments. Maybe I'll increase it slightly, okay, so that it will cut off nicer. Okay, now how do you do booleans? It's very simple. Okay, before that I'm going to attach, okay, all of these capsules as one object. Okay, so I'm going to convert them to a editable poly. Okay, I'll press Control and click every one of them, and then I'm going to right click. Okay, or if you want you can actually right click here. Okay, you can right click, okay, you can right click and then convert to editable poly, and now we can actually click on one of them, and like how we did to the 2D of booleans, we initially need to attach them. Okay, so because I'm just going to do boolean once, so I'm just going to take this main object and minus off this small capsule. Okay, so I'm going to make this capsule, all 6 of them, into one object, okay, by attaching them. So click, 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 click. Okay, so now they are actually all one object. Okay, if you want to see what I mean, you can just click on one of the capsule, click on one of them, and then just move it up and down. You can see that is one object. Okay, so all that is left to do now is to click on the main cylinder. You go into your create geometry, okay, and go back to compound object where we got the loft. Alright, and now instead of clicking on loft, we click on boolean. and they will ask you, okay, what is the operand B? Okay, in this case, what do you want to boolean with? Okay, if you look at the bottom, okay, this is actually what we got in the 2D boolean. What's the option? Union will combine it. Intersection will only get what's intersecting. Subtraction A minus B. Okay, in this case, we've already selected A, so we need B. So click on this. Okay, make sure it's subtraction, and you click on operand B. Okay, and this will allow you to get the column that we needed, okay, with ease. Okay, so this is 3D boolean.